Hi there, you're listening to a podcast of The Culture Cafe, originally broadcast on October the 3rd, 2012. My name's Nessy, and in this podcast I speak to Frank Benbini of the Fun Lovin Criminals. I managed to catch up with Frank on Arthur's Day on the 27th of September while the band were over here doing some gigs for Arthur's Day. So here it is, enjoy.
Listen, anyway, we're here to talk about you and the Fun Lovin Criminals.
Yes.
And Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
And everything.
Cool.
First question. 2013 is going to be like 20 years. You're going to do anything special for it?
We're contemplating at the minute. Like, we're not doing anything from kind of now until then. We're going to take a break because all three of us have got like different fingers in pies. Like, I've got a new Uncle Frank album that's coming out in February, and a new EP that comes out on November the 2nd. Yeah.
Great cover.
Thank you. You've done your research.
Great cover.
I was thinking about covering this table in the petals and laying on it, and the interview's just coming in like, what the fuck, you know? But I thought,
make sure it's for TV.
Yeah, right. No, just for this, I think it'd be safer. Yeah, so I've got that coming out, and if anyone wants to check that out, just go on Facebook /Uncle Frank Music. Is that right, Daryl? And then me and Fast, we do Radio Riddler, which is a reggae outfit, and we've just been working with a Prince record, a reworking of doing Purple Rain soundtrack in a reggae format, a little bit like a band called Easy Star All Stars do. And
you have a free download as well.
Yes, you can go on the SoundCloud for Radio Riddler, just hit the Facebook up as well, Radio Riddler Productions, and you can get stuff like that. And then Huey's he's getting some of his kind of more bluesier side of him out that doesn't necessarily fit on Criminals Records with his own solo thing. Huey and the New Yorkers, which we all take part on, and that I'm drumming for him and wrote some of the record with him. So, yeah. We're all doing that until 2013, but we have spoke about maybe doing a tour where we play Come Find Yourself in its entirety, and then maybe some of the other hits off the other records. But that'll be the first time I've ever done that, and we've always wanted to do that. It'd just be great, right? You know, to go in on that album, which is still like a killer album, and to like the fans come, and it's as if they put the CD on and they press play, and we just play track 1, 2, all like that. That's the thing that we want to do.
I went to
something
see
like that.
Suede play the second album there last year, and it was just fantastic. Everyone was, oh no, the first album's the best, and you go, what was it, Dog on Stars, the second album, I think. And you go in and it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. It gives the music a whole new light as well when you see it played live from start to finish. Yeah, that's right. Well,
we haven't done we've not done a string of dates for 2 years now. We put the triple live album out last year, and then what we've been doing since is just doing festival hits, you know, like doing one-off shows, doing a lot of stuff for Hard Rock Cafe as well, for a charity that we're involved with them. And we've just been playing kind of all the hits, but you know, a mixture of all the like 5 records, so to speak. But it would be nice for the you know, they had 20 years because it's a big deal. Probably going out and playing that first record, you know, fully. It would be pretty amazing because we've never done it before. And there's certain songs on that one that we don't play, and I'm sure the fans would love to hear it, you know, especially our stoner fans. They'd fucking freak out. So yeah, we probably will do that.
Now, the Fun Live and Criminal, you got the money for that together on Pledge.
On Pledge, yeah.
It's an interesting way of doing things. It's the way a lot of smaller bands are doing stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you find that people were reacting to that?
They liked it because what you can do, it's kind of like you kind of know what you're going to be sending out as well. And the thing is, people that actually like go to the effort of pledging for certain packages, because that's the thing, like, you know, when you put a record out, an EP, a single, it's just you download it and there it comes, and that's all you get. Or you go in record shops, if there's still record shops out there, you go in there and you get a record and you get what everybody else goes in and gets. Well, with Pledge, there's different things, like you can get the album, and you can get like a pair of sticks that we've all signed, or you can get a drum skin, or you can get plectrums, or you can get like tour laminates, or you can get handwritten note letters or photos that we've never published and stuff. You can get the whole lot for this much, and it's up to you. You've got different price brackets, so the fans have got a real, you know, mix of bag, or you can just get the album, which was a really reasonable price, and then you can get all these other bolt-on things. So to have that choice, it's like going into your own Fun Lovin Criminals shop and walking out, yeah, I'll put that in my basket, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. So that's what we thought was cool, because you can make your own mind up. Like I say, if you buy somebody else's record, you just get what everybody else gets. So that was kind of cool. And also, you know that it's just fans that are getting it. You know, there's no tricking the amount that you've sold. You know, like a record company have said, oh, you've sold this many. Oh, really? When you've probably sold a lot less or a lot more. Either way, you're going to be paying for it in the end. Where this, it's like you actually see, wow, we've hit 100%, we've hit 200%, we've hit 300%, and you know it's going. And then what was the coolest thing was all the fans coming back to us once they'd received these things, because it was a really neat package. You know, it's a triple album, you know, and then to get things that were actually lyrics that we've wrote down in the studio and we've all signed in that, it's kind of unique, you know. And a lot of young bands are doing it as well, but a lot of big bands do it still, you know, there's some huge bands that are doing it. But it's just a great little package, you know. I've even found myself, because I used to love Reef. Do you remember Reef?
Oh, yeah.
Put your hands up.
It's your letters, do you remember that?
Yeah, it's your letters on, what was it?
Don't forget your
Chris Evans,
thank God it's Friday, whatever it was. Friday.
Yeah, so they put a package up, and I've seen it. And they had 4 live recordings that they never released, and it had one of my favourite songs on it. It was like, great. Well, you know, you just can't get that kind of stuff, can you? In a record shop or in a download. So to have these like one-off things, it's kind of limited, it's kind of cool. So that's how it come about. We thought, our manager brought it to us and went, what about this? We were like, this is weird, is this going to be all right? I think the more you put into it, we were really busy at the time, mixing and playing shows. But the more you put into it, we probably would have sold a lot more than we actually did. But the good thing is, all the money comes directly to you. It doesn't go like the other 2 or 3 places it does if you put it out with like a major, which was nice as well.
Do you find, like, you guys are on the go a while now, but do you find that it's still hard, or is it harder now because you're a well-established band to get media attention and to sustain that media attention, because they're always looking for the next big thing? Yeah,
of course. It's like a rat race, isn't it? But it's it's kind of hard. I mean, it's amazing, really, that like you say, in a year's time, it'll be 20 years. How many bands though have come and gone, and yet we still get asked to do things like Arthur's Day. We still, you know, they still play our stuff on like MTV, and they still play our song on the radio. Granted, they play the big 90s iconic tune. It's either 1 or 2 of the songs, either Loco or Scooby Snacks, whatever. But the fans have stuck with us all the way. You know, we never go and play a show and there's 10 people there. We're always close to selling it out, or we sell it out. And for a band that's gone that long, but I think that's because we've always been a live band. We've always liked playing live, you know, and it is kind of like, you know, 3 characters on the stage, and it's somewhat entertaining, and it's kind
very
of
entertaining.
Yeah, you know, there's interaction with the audience, and I suppose we've not really changed. Really, and that might be to our, you know, what's the word?
Detriment.
Yeah, or the fact that we've had the longevity. You know, if we'd have took all the directions that the band were pushed, we might have just been a flash in the pan. You know, well, I want you to sound like Take That on this record. Well, okay, you go and do it, and half your fans are like, what the fuck is this diluted shit? See ya. And then they don't come and see. Could have done that, but we didn't. But then we're not like, you know, we're not where we think we should be. We're like here, but here's fine, you know, because we still get respect.
And it's always good to have something to still aim for, don't you think?
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, when we're writing in the studio, it's quite the quality control level is quite hard. But it's not the easiest band to write music, because there's 3 really strong characters, you know. And we all want our bit, and so it takes us a little bit longer. Where like in a lot of bands, it's like, you know, one guy's making the decision, then you get your shit done a lot quicker. Like when my brother's band, he writes everything and he gives it to the band members and they learn it and they do it and they're happy with that because it's generally fucking always good. You know what I mean? With us, Huey might do something and me and Fast tell him, I go, that's fucking shit, we're not doing that. And he's like, right, okay. Or I might do something and they're like, oh, that melody line's too Coldplay-ish, I don't want to do it. So you have that, you know what I mean? No, there's no like dictator in the band. So it takes a little bit longer to do, that's why. But it's all life. This band's very life experience. That's why generally your first record in any band's great because it's took you fucking 18 years to make it, isn't it really? So your first one's always great and then it's hard to like, you know, match that with the second one. But a lot of people love the second record more than like the first record with the Criminals, which is unheard of really. And then I think to how the industry's changed and how we've not really ever conformed to that, I think we're like a miracle band, to be honest. The fact that we're still here, still being asked to play, still being asked to be a part of like, you know, certain music scenes all around the world is amazing. You know.
And there was a stint there for a while. There was something with an ex-manager.
Yeah,
you didn't make any music for a few years.
Weren't allowed to because he would have took the money. So we wanted to like wait until that court case had been settled.
Okay, that must have been really frustrating because
nearly broke us up, and then all our savings got took paying him off, which was horrible. Yeah. And that led to arguments and a lot of, especially because that manager was around before I joined. It was a lot of, you know, that with Huey and Fast as well. So that really put a strain on us. And even up to this day, still has a little bit. But at the end of the day, we can see the bigger picture and we can see, well, like, one, we're fortunate to still be doing this. Two, we've got a lot of people that rely on us still being around, you know, and we do. Like, there's, you know, you can, even as young as my brother's just not long got in the industry and that, and he goes around and he doesn't flaunt it, but when people go, oh, what got you into music? And he'll say, oh yeah, my brother, don't they, Darryl? And you'll say who I am and who I play with, and they'll be like, oh, fucking hell. And these are like the younger ones. So that you still have a respect, and then whenever you play, whenever you run into like U2 or you run into whoever, you run into Tony Bennett, like you run into these people like, whoa, Fun Lovin Criminals, it's like, we're just shit, like we don't think we're anything, you know what I mean? And it's like people are like, yeah. And it's like, all right, cool, that's cool.
There's something about you guys though that like, you got the whole swagger about you, but you're still grounded and down to earth.
Oh yeah, well you have to be.
You know, that comes across. So
you want to meet my mum? You don't have a choice. You want to meet Huey's mum? You don't have a choice. You know, the minute you think you're the shit, I mean, my mates and my family and my friends and stuff like that, you can think, I mean, I do think I know certain things, and when anyone tries to tell me that I just don't have it, do I? So shut the fuck up, I'm Frank, I know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? And then sometimes it'll probably be Darryl, mates, he'll come and went, yeah, you did get that bit wrong though. If you do it, and I'll be like, all right, just don't tell anybody. And then, you know, it's kind of like that. But yeah, we are grounded. I mean, it's a hard room, it's a hard band to be in. But you get your onions chopped big time.
Well, thanks for listening. If you'd like to find out more about the Culture Cafe or about my blog, you can go to nessymon.com and you can find out all the info there, or you can send me an email, nessy@nessymon.com. Thanks for listening. Bye.